Let's remember again some of the consequences of disobedience. This story that we're going to consider is only some details of the dark history of Ahab's family. In 1 Kings chapter 21, we find the story of Naboth and his vineyard. The selfish and ambitious Ahab, king of Israel, desired Naboth's vineyard, but he held onto his inheritance, obeying God's law, forbidding the sale of the family's inheritance. However, the king's wife, Jezebel, the queen, hatched a malevolent plan to acquire the vineyard. And through lying and falsehood, Naboth was condemned and stoned to death. Big injustice. A big act of injustice. And this act reveals these devastating consequences of disobedience to God's commandments. Then Ahab dies according to the word of the Lord, and his son Ahaziah falls gravely ill. And he sends messengers to consult Baal-Zebub, god of Ekron, instead of seeking God, instead of going to the God of Israel. Then the prophet Elijah rebukes him for his unbelief, his disobedience, and later predicts his death. Ahaziah's disobedience has fatal consequences. And that should remind us that departing from God's will can lead us down a path of destruction. Let's learn from these stories. These stories had timeless lessons about obedience and the consequences of ignoring God's commandments. Every day in your life, you will be faced with similar choices. Question: will you follow the path of obedience? Will you trust that God knows what is best for you? Or will you deviate, pursuing your selfish desires? God calls you. God wants you to obey His words, not only out of fear of the consequences, but out of love and reverence for Him. Disobedience may seem tempting at times, but remember, the decisions you will make today will affect your life tomorrow. Faithfulness to God brings blessings. Disobedience carries painful consequence for your life, sometimes for your family. I pray that stories like these of Naboth and Ahaziah will serve as a reminder of the importance of being obedient to God. Always seek God guidance and trust in His ways, knowing that in obedience you will find true life and blessings. God bless you.